Hi everyone, welcome to MASH Math. Today we are going to study chapter 11 constructions, exercise 11.2 question 3. Draw a circle of radius 3 centimeter. Take 2 points P and Q on one of its extended diameter, each at a distance of 7 centimeter from its center. Draw a tangent to the circle from these 2 points P and Q. It's very easy. First, step by step, I'll explain to you. First, let us draw a circle of radius 3 centimeter. So, take your compass and scale. 3 centimeter you take. Okay, so 3 centimeter, then let's draw a circle. Okay, this is our origin. Now I'll just color it because you will understand later on what I'm trying to tell. So this is our circle and this is our origin. Okay, so now next, take 2 points P and Q on one of its extended diameter, each at a distance of 7 centimeter from its center. So we have to take 2 points P and Q. From where? From the extended diameter, from a distance 7 centimeter. So diameter comes here. So this diameter, each side we have to extend from the center. It is said from its center. So from its center 7 centimeter, you have to extend this diameter, and from this side also 7 centimeter you have to extend. So let's extend. Take the scale, keep from the origin 7. Okay, 7 centimeter. We have extended and keep this as point P. So same way we have to do here also. So this is of 7 centimeter. So same way here also keep the origin here and extend 7 centimeter. So this is point Q. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. So 2 points PQ on one of its extended diameter, each at a distance of 7 centimeter from its center. Draw a tangent to the circle from these 2 points P and Q. So from this 2 point P and from Q, we have to draw a tangent for this circle. And I told you all this now to sums we saw how to draw the tangent. Just like that, you cannot draw a tangent. You have to get a midpoint for this side and then draw a circle, and that circle will intersect this original circle at 2 point. That point you will join. So same way you have to do this side also. From the center, from here, you will find a midpoint. How you will find midpoint? You will have to draw a perpendicular, find the midpoint and draw the circle, and that circle will intersect this original circle at 2 point, and that you will join. So that is the tangent. So let's do now. So to draw a perpendicular for this side, to draw a perpendicular we have to take more than half. So from the origin let's begin. So more than half measurement we have to take, and then draw the arc on both the side. So same way keep the leg on point P and cut this arc. Okay, now join these points. Okay, so now we found the midpoint. This is our midpoint M. Okay, keep this midpoint as a center and measure this. Okay, now both the side we should have the same measurement. So here also same, here also same. And draw the circle. So same way we have to draw this side also, but before that let us name this. This circle is intersecting the original circle at this point. So this is tangent 1 and this is tangent 2. So let's join this tangent 1 and then tangent 2. Okay, so same way we have to do the other side also. So from the center, let's take more than half of the measurement and draw a arc both the side. So here also. Now join the line. So you found the midpoint. This is M dash, will keep it because we have M here, so M dash. Now keep this midpoint as a center and take the measurement of the center and draw another circle. Okay, so now this circle is touching the original circle at this point. So this will be our tangent 3, this will be tangent 4. So let's join this with Q. So that's it, we have completed. So you see, so draw a tangent to the circle from these 2 points P and Q. So now what we have to do next, write the steps and write the justification. So steps you know, as we have done, same way you have to write it. Steps. So how we will write? First what we did, we drew the circle. So draw a circle of radius 3 centimeter. Then what did we do? After drawing the circle, then we extended the diameter both the side. Extend the diameter both the side, each 7 centimeter. Then what we did, then we drew the perpendicular line for PO. Oh, we have to name it, right? Here you can write and name each end P and Q. Okay, then draw perpendicular for PO. Okay, for PO we drew the perpendicular and from the midpoint we drew the circle. Taking M as center, draw a circle which intersects the original circle at 2 points. Okay, so this intersect the original circle at 2 points and name them T1 and T2. Name them T1 and T2. Then what we did? Join P with T1 and T2. Okay, so we join that. So same way, write for this also. So what we did? For OQ, we drew the perpendicular. Draw for OQ a perpendicular. Then what we did? We, from keeping M dash as a center, we drew the circle. So keeping M dash as center, draw a circle. Okay, after drawing that circle intersects the original circle at point T3 and T4. Okay, the circle intersects the original circle at T3 and T4. Then join Q with T3 and T4. So Q we join with T3 and T4. That's it. So this much you can write in your own words. So now coming to justification. Justification, what we do? First we will join T1 with O, T2 with O. Same way, similarly for this also we have to say it after. No need to repeat, but first we will explain this, then we will say similarly this also we will say to it. Okay, so let's join T1 with O. T with O. Okay. Okay, so now when we have joined, what we are getting? Inside the semicircle there is angle is formed. So we said that in semicircle when angle is formed, that angle will be surely 90 degree. So same way for this also. In the introduction I have explained to you. To prove that this is the tangent to this circle, we have to prove that this is 90 degree and this is a radius, and radius is always perpendicular to the tangent, and therefore we prove that this has to be a tangent. Okay, so we'll first mention join T1 with O and T2 with O. Okay, so when we join, what we get? O is a O T1, or you can say T1 O is a radius of the circle. T1 O is radius of the circle. This is the radius of the circle, and then and therefore P T1 will be perpendicular to the radius, and therefore P T1 will be perpendicular to T1 and O. So this will be perpendicular because we also can say that angle P T1 O also is 90 degree because angle and the angle on the semicircle. If angle on a semicircle means it has to be 90 degree. Therefore, we can say P T1 has to be a tangent. It has to be a tangent. Similarly, you can say P T2, then you have Q T3, Q T3, Q T4 has to be a tangent to the circle. That's it. Thank you. God bless.